Peppa Pig Fun at the Fair. Today, Peppa and her family are at the fun fair.
Slidey, slidey,
Giggles George. George wants to go on the Helter Skelter, says Daddy Pig. Daddy Pig and George head off to the Helter Skelter. Come all, shouts Miss Rabbit. Who can duck and win a giant teddy? I'll try to win one for you, Peppa, says Mummy Pig, but I don't think it will be easy. It's impossible, laughs Miss Rabbit. We'll see about that, says Mummy Pig. Sploosh! Mummy Pig has hooked a duck. Hooray! Cheers Peppa. That's amazing, cries Miss Rabbit. Here's your giant teddy. Wouldn't you like a little teddy instead, Peppa? No way, giggles Peppa happily. George and Daddy Pig are at the Helter Skelter. It's a bit high, George. Are you sure you want to have a go? Asks Daddy Pig. George giggles and runs up the stairs to the top. It's a bit too high, and George starts to cry. Don't worry, George, I'll come up with you, says Daddy Pig.
wee,
Cries George, sliding all the way down the Helter Skelter. Now George is having too much fun to be scared. It is a bit high, says Daddy Pig nervously. Daddy Pig is more scared than George. Oops! Daddy Pig slips down the slide. Peppa and Mummy Pig are at the Hit the Target stall.
You can do that easily, Mummy,
says Peppa. Oh, you won't win, laughs Mr. Labrador. Women are useless at this. What did you say? Says Mummy Pig crossly. She picks up the bow and arrow and aims. Whoosh! The arrow hits the target right in the middle. Mummy Pig wins again. Unbelievable, cries Mr. Labrador. Here's your teddy.
hooray!
Cheers Peppa. Now she has 2 giant teddies. Daddy Pig and George are riding on the big wheel. George loves it, but Daddy Pig is a little bit scared. This is really high, says Daddy Pig, as the big wheel goes round and round. Giggles George. Daddy Pig and George find Peppa and Mummy Pig. Hit the button with a hammer, says Mr. Bull. If the bell rings, you win a prize. I'll have a go, says Daddy Pig. Stand back. I think you're a bit wobbly from the big wheel, says Mummy Pig. Oh, laughs Mr. Bull. Daddy Pig is looking a bit shaky. What? Says Mummy Pig crossly. Give me that hammer. Whack! Mummy Pig hits the button as hard as she can. The bell rings loudly. Ding, 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 ding! Everyone is very impressed. Mummy Pig wins all the giant teddies at the fair. Hooray! Cheers Peppa, and she gives all of her friends 1 giant teddy bear each. Hooray! Everyone cheers. We love fun fairs. The end. Peppa Pig International Day. Peppa and her friends are at playgroup. They are dressed up in costumes from lots of different countries.
Today is International Day, when we celebrate all the countries of the world,
says Madame Gazelle.
I'm dressed as Australia,
says Wendy Wolf.
I'm Japan,
says Zoe Zebra.
And Richard is Spain.
I'm the United Kingdom, says Freddy Fox.
I'm America,
says Pedro Pony.
I'm Switzerland,
says Candy Cat.
Meow. I'm France,
says Peppa.
And George is Russia. What do all the countries of the world do?
asks Rebecca Rabbit.
They sing the Song of Harmony together,
says Madame Gazelle.
Wow. Later we will sing it for your parents.
Hooray! Hooray! Everyone shouts. The children like singing. Now it is playtime. All the countries are playing in the playground.
Play nicely together, calls Madame Gazelle.
France and Switzerland are having a lovely time on the swing. Laugh Peppa and Candy. The other countries are having fun too. Hooray! Australia and the United Kingdom are on the slide. Japan and South Africa are on the roundabout. Germany and Spain are playing hopscotch.
Wow!
Holland and Mexico are playing with the tire swing. Russia, Greece, Spain and America are playing together in the sandpit.
I'm building a big sand castle,
says America.
Yee-haw!
The sandpit is just the right size for 4 countries to play in.
Can we play in the sandpit now?
asks Japan.
We can't all fit in,
says America.
You can play on the side,
says Holland.
But we want to play here,
says America. Russia, Greece and Spain are upset.
Hello, hello, hello,
cries the United Kingdom.
What's all this noise about then?
Everyone tries to explain. France thinks that Holland is being a bit bossy. Holland thinks it's Russia's fault.
Leave George alone, he's only little,
cries France. Oh dear, the countries of the world are not playing nicely together.
That is enough! Is this how you think the countries of the world behave?
Demands Madame Gazelle.
Don't they?
asks France.
Of course not,
says Madame Gazelle. All the parents have arrived. How is International Day going? asks Mummy Rabbit.
Not too bad,
says Madame Gazelle.
We will now sing for you.
Madame Gazelle plays her guitar as all the children sing this Song of Harmony.
Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony in all the world. Peace and harmony.
Peppa and her friends love singing together in harmony. All the countries of the world love singing together in harmony. Peppa Pig, Peppa's pen pal. Peppa and her friends are at playgroup.
Who would like a pen pal?
says Madame Gazelle.
What is a pen pal?
asks Peppa.
A pen pal is someone you can write letters to,
says Madame Gazelle. Everybody cheers. They would all like a pen pal. Madame Gazelle shows Peppa a picture of a little girl who lives in France.
Wow!
Her name is Delphine Donkey.
Can Delphine be my pen pal? Asked Peppa.
Of course, Peppa, replies Madame Gazelle.
Hooray!
One morning, Peppa receives a letter from Delphine. It is in French. I want to speak French to Delphine, says Peppa. Delphine's phone number is on the letter, so Peppa calls her. Mummy Pig tells Peppa that bonjour means hello in French. Bonjour, says Peppa. Bonjour, Peppa, replies Delphine. Bye, says Peppa. Au revoir, whispers Mummy Pig. Au revoir, says Peppa. The next week, Peppa is disappointed because there is no letter from Delphine. Sorry, Peppa, says Daddy Pig. Just then, the doorbell rings. I wonder who that could be, says Mummy Pig. Bonjour, I have come to see Peppa. It's Delphine. Bonjour, squeals Peppa. Delphine introduces Peppa to her family. Hey, bonjour, says Madame and Monsieur Donkey. Delphine has a little brother. His name is Didier.
Wow.
Dinosaur, says George. Dragon, replies Didier. Delphine, we could jump up and down in muddy puddles, suggests Peppa. But Delphine does not understand Peppa. Oh no! J'adore sauter dans les flaques de boue, says Delphine. But Peppa does not understand Delphine. Oh no! Everything is so different in French, says Peppa. Delphine holds Peppa's hand. Peppa runs along with her. It looks like they're running towards a big muddy puddle. J'adore sauter dans la flaque de boue, says Delphine again. Delphine jumps right into the muddy puddle. That's what I was going to show you, cries Peppa, joining in. Peppa and Delphine had been saying the same thing all along.
Wow.
We call it jumping up and down in muddy puddles, explains Peppa. J'adore jumping up and down in muddy puddles, says Delphine, laughing. Everyone loves jumping up and down in muddy puddles. The end.
Hi kids, did you have fun watching this video? Then like and subscribe for more.